Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about Chris Gutierrez versus Arichi Lang, Alatengheili, not Arichi Lang, Alatengheili, the Mongolian Knight. Chris Gutierrez was supposed to fight, what's his freaking name? Montel Jackson, that's what it was. And again, this fight is still being underrated. It should not be a prelim. This is a fight you have to watch. This is going to be all action right here. Chris Gutierrez, 19-4-2, 4-1 in his last 5 fights. His last loss, Pedro Munoz. Nothing to hold your head down on in that one. 32 years old, 5'9", with a 67-inch reach. Fighting the Mongolian Nightmare, 16-8, 3-1-1 in his last 5 fights. Is only 31 years old, 5'5", with a 66.5-inch reach. Half-inch reach advantage for Chris Gutierrez. Alatengheili, again, with his record being 16-8-2, a lot of experience. The one thing that does stand out to me is he has 4 finish losses in his career. 3 by punches, 1 by submission. He's 4-1-1 in the UFC, like I said. His 1 loss is against Casey Kenny. So again, whatever problem he had earlier on in his career, he's finished, he's fixed the problems that he's had. As it seems right now he has. He's looked really, really good. He beat Baturel Dana, he beat Ryan Benoit, Casey Kenny beat him, went to a draw with Gustavo Lopez, destroyed Kevin Kroom, who likes to mess with his best friend's women. Piece of crap there. And then beat Chad Hellinger, that's what it is. Was supposed to fight Ronnie Yaya, pulled out, and then Montel Jackson pulled out, so they put Chris Gutierrez versus Alatengheili. Again, this fight should be on the main card. It kind of upsets me that it's a prelim, but again, I really like Chris Gutierrez. I think he does a lot of good work in this one. In losing to Pedro Munoz is only gonna make him better. He's gonna test that chin. He's gonna test that chin early, and often. He has 10 finishes out of his 19 wins. Only 1 win by submission, but he has been submitted before as well. 3 losses by decision, 9 wins by decision as well. Again, 9 finishes, 7-2-1 in the UFC. Again, that 1 loss, besides losing to Ronnie Barcelos, which was a rear naked choke, but that was back in 2018. I don't really see that happening again, if I gotta be honest. And again, he has a lot of good competition. Beating Jimmy Flick, beating Mario Israel, who's 10-3, both guys 10-3. Losing to Jared Sanders, 15-3. Losing to Tamir Valiev, which we know how good he is. He has a lot of good experience and kind of underrated experience. Like, he fought Frankie Edgar when Frankie was kind of on downslide, but that's 24-10-1 at that point. That's his 36th professional fight. Lost to Pedro Munoz, but Pedro's a dog, and I think everybody's starting to realize that now. But I like Gutierrez in this one. I think he does just enough to win it. I think his power is going to be very, very prevalent in this one. I think it's going to be a lot of leg kicks, a lot of sticking that jab, and if he can find that finish, which I think he's going to try to do for losing, because he lost that fight with Pedro, I really, really think Chris Gutierrez is going to be hunting for that finish, and I like him to get it. Chris Gutierrez by KO, rounds 1 or 2. As always, guys, subscribe, like, comment. Let me know who you are picking. As always, peace.